guys, it is Thursday, June 4th. I was gonna vlog yesterday, but I ended up streaming the entire day. It was a creative stream day, so I was animating. And I like to leave Wednesdays open. I commit to 4 hours, but I let it extend if I'm really feeling it. I'm having an extra good time, I'll keep going. The creative streams, though, aren't always as fun to me because sometimes I just get stressed out. Everyone's watching me real time, like struggle with something, or some days it's like a lot of backseat drawing kind of thing, and it stresses me out. But on the days where I'm feeling it, I can keep going forever. So I streamed for over 12 hours and I only animated 2 shots. One was done relatively quickly at the start and the other one ate up the rest of the time. Let me just turn this on. Yeah, I was even looking all cute. I was ready to vlog for the rest of the day, like had my hair in for the first time in a long time. I just streamed instead all day. This one's already open, so I'll show this first. This is the one that took me a long time. I know I'll get faster over time. I'm trying to relearn certain things in the program, and I also just haven't animated in a long time, so sometimes I do stuff wrong. Like Pikachu's ears I had to do twice because the first time the timing was completely wrong. And this was frame by frame animated, so I had to actually delete the ears and stuff. Anyway, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna have, okay, it's not animating at all. I'm gonna have some shots that are like sort of just quick and dirty animation. Other ones are gonna be a little nicer, more time consuming. So this is one of the more time consuming ones. Oh God, I can't from this angle. So that's this one. I feel like the one thing I could have done differently is make it so Evie's paw doesn't go pull downwards as quickly with the licking, but I didn't want to redo it. I'm trying to not be too nitpicky, but I just have been. Like, I'm like, Baylee, you know, don't spend too much time per shot, but it is fun to take the time to do certain ones that are just animated frame by frame and are super cute like this. And so then there would be faster ones, like, okay, this is as simple as you can get for animation. This wasn't from yesterday, this is from a different day, but woo, it slowly zooms in on the switch. And then there's this one. This was the first shot from yesterday. The only thing I animated frame by frame on this was the hearts in the eyes, even though I could have just scaled them up and down, but I just love frame by frame animation, so I wanted to do that at least a little bit. So it's like this, and there's a camera move and sad switch, and there's a blur on her too. Yeah. So, woo, 3 shots done. The plan is to work on this some more today. Also, I'm wearing one of my new nighties. I started putting clothes on and then I saw this and I was like, no, like, I just need to wear it. It's one of those things you can't only wear it to bed because then no one's gonna see it. Like, that's what my basic long t-shirt nighties are for. This one is for like loungewear, you know? Lounge around the house, looking cute. Not that I need to wear it all day, you know, it's something I could change into in the evenings, but like look at the ruffles on it. Look, this kind of sags. I might need to stick these up here with a little stitch or something. But look at the sleeves too. Look at this. This is so cute. I just like, yes, I can sleep in it. It's nice and soft, but it also just needs to be seen, even if it's mostly me seeing it. I guess I am vlogging today, so you guys are seeing it too. First things first, I'm gonna do a little tidying up. This room's disgusting, so yeah, that's the view. Oh, let's also do this while we're here. So we have, I stepped in my lady human's mouth at 1:30 a.m. when she was sound asleep. After I'd clearly been in the cat box, and when she got up to Listerine like there was no tomorrow, I followed her and expected cuddles. If you touch this kitty scratcher, even if I'm not using it, I will claw your face. Just ask the ginger. Oh, it was like one of those cardboard flat ones. Baby hugging it. And for today, I stole a freshly cooked steak from a house guest and just licked it. Okay, let's start down here. Blue Bear. We'll put you there. Cleaning is off to a great start. Yes! Ooh. Okay, this can go in my drawers probably. There was once upon a time a spot for it, and then this drawer became the spot for my Mobile Studio Pro. Okay. Huh. This place needs a lot of work. You know, we got some room right here. Here we go. This is pinboard stuff, along with other stuff here. Pinboard stuff. Also, at some point, need to fix the pinboard. Filthy paint-covered paper towel. Another scrunchie. I keep finding these everywhere. I need to wash these soon because they absorb so much sweat when I'm working out, and they're just like, let me smell them. Like, they smell okay, but I don't trust them because they get drenched. I'll get around to that eventually. For now, they'll just join the others. Every time I see my sleeves, I get so excited. This is gonna be the warehouse pile. Wait. You were hiding here the whole time? We have another one here. Okay, so that's warehouse. This, wait, that's not warehouse. I was gonna put it in the warehouse pile. This, and my inks, those go in here. Fixed up this spot on the wall. The drywall anchor is way too loose in there because the whole thing had crumbled away. So I filled it with some spackle, and we're just gonna have to wait for that to dry for a couple days. Well, it says 15-minute speed dry, but it's pretty thick, so we're just gonna let that sit extra long. This fell from the living room. It was originally hung with command strip stuff, the picture hanging ones. But like, everything's falling left, right, and center. I'm not putting it back up with those sticky strips. I'm gonna put a nail in the wall. It's the only thing that's sturdy. So this has 2 hooks though, which is really annoying to measure and line up, and it's just a nightmare. Like, this big one has 2, understandably, but it's like, oh, it's the ultimate nightmare to hang those. So I'm gonna put a wire between these so that I only need 1 nail or screw. I'll probably do a screw with a drywall anchor. I know I had wire. I reordered all these drawers recently, and now I don't know where anything is. Oh. Here we go. Ta-da! It's pretty dang strong. While I was twisting that, I remembered we actually have a picture hanging toolkit downstairs, which includes wire. Much thinner, easier to manage wire than this, but meh. I had already made enough progress though that there was no turning back. Christian's in a video meeting right now, so I'm not gonna make too much noise over there just yet. I can tell there's a magnet in here. Boop. I don't know where I want to put this, but I know I want to hang it somewhere. I think it could be cute on the door here, or it'd be cute in the kitchen too.
So it would literally just be, is the Salesforce support to give you us or someone else?
Not above the stove. Back of that door. So the only thing about it being on my door is you don't really see it. My door's always open. Might still put it there for now. Could fit up there, but whatever goes on the other side won't match. I think I'll just put it on the door. If this one falls, it's my own fault for using a stupid method. But it's so light, like it'll be fine if it falls. We don't have any more of the picture hanging stickies, so we'll just try this tape method. At the intersection here would kind of look good, but it feels too high. I feel like this is a good height. Do you have another call right away, Christian? Christian does have another work call right away, but he says he'll be on mute for that call, so I can go hang the picture. The deed is done. What I love about the wire too is it gives you some leeway with the exact positioning, like side to side and stuff too. It doesn't require a super precise screw placement, although I measured a bunch and it is actually quite precise. But the other ones I just put on the wall using the stickies like I said, but also with a level on top of them, and it totally betrayed me because I know especially the green one, it looked like the top ones looked crooked, but the level said they were level. So I ended up just not obeying the level because the level was lying to me. Maybe our ceiling's not level, I don't know. Now it's just hung completely differently, so, and if any others fall, we can do the same thing for those. It's just filthy back here, just cat hair and dust. This box I want to keep. It's just such a good, sturdy box. Right now, the old warehouse room, it smells like birthday cake batter, like the rainbow birthday cake batter. I don't know why, but every time I walk in there, I'm like, I always forget I have these lights. Should have had those on the whole time, especially since the main room lights aren't on. Now this is the ultimate symbolism of how I've abandoned my sketchbook series. That's the sketchbook in question, and it's back there. It got knocked back there once by Kiki, and I just have never retrieved it. And it's standing up there like it's looking at me. It's looking out at the room in anger. Oh, she's returning to the scene of the crime. Okay, I'm almost done. This is a bit more thorough of a clean than I thought I was gonna do, so that's good. It was long overdue. There, Kiki, your little throne is all clean. Yay, cleanliness. There's still lots of stuff. Places. Oh, I'm just noticing this stapler. Thank you. I hung up that Baylee thing there. It's just tucked into the edges of the frames for the pictures. All the crud is gone, except this. This is the bring downstairs pile. But other than that, it's looking pretty good in here. Now I can sit back, chillax, watch the latest Chateau Diaries video, and animate. I'm just gonna have a bit of lunch before I get started. Have some minestrone soup. My sweater is my bib. I thought I was filming myself coloring this in. I've been filming for like 5 minutes. Turns out I wasn't even recording. Well, I guess you won't see me paint bucket tooling this, but yeah, there's a present. Ignore the bottom. I just had to fill gaps so I could easily paint bucket tool. There's a front piece and back piece to this present. Oh, actually, I'm realizing a flaw. We need to see these red bits on the other sides too. Let's do that. That's a thing we can do together, despite me not having filmed the last bit. Okay, so let's go to the back layer. So that will get filled in with a red color. Oh, there's a gap. There's a gap. Okay. So that's there. Again, this ugly line just to fill gaps. It looks hideous, but yeah, now I can grab this switch box and it's between the layers. We can come out of the present. Woohoo! Yep, yep, yep. So this was going to be shot 4, but now I'm realizing this should be shot 5 because when I was drawing the present, I thought I could draw an Animal Crossing present with the balloon and it can make its way on screen, and then we'll see this pop out. So that's what I want to do. Is it weird to even have that red there at all? That seems weird. Whatever, let's not question it. Because really it would go onto whatever lid there is. It wouldn't really... But if it was on the lid and you opened it, the ribbon would fall off. There wouldn't even be ribbon. Whatever, let's not overthink it. It's done the way it is. I'm also tempted to put a lid on this and have the lid fly up. How much time am I going to spend on this mouse? Because it's pretty much good enough as is. You know, you just assume the lid was already taken off. But look at my little squishy, squash and stretchy boy. Okay, I caved. I'm doing the lid. I guess, let's see, back like this. And on the side, we might just see a little bit like that. Sure, good enough. Boop, boop. Oh yeah, because those are all one piece. I didn't think that was going to be an issue having the open lines, but I forgot that I'm doing the different sides, different colors. The lid's got to at least match what's underneath it. It's a little squiggly, but it should work. We're going to go with an even darker red for this bit. Then I'm going to take my color that's the lightest one, but not quite white, for this side, because then the top can be pure white. Oh, didn't clear that gap. You can close gaps without actually drawing them in if you want. There's a little close gap tool. I can actually show you. So I could go like this. And then I should be able to fill that in. Go back to paint. Boom. Boom! So that's an option if you like the look of the lines not actually being closed. That's a little lopsided for a lid, but it'll do the trick. Let's give it a peg. And then we animate the peg, not the drawing. So, yes. I don't want to make it spin or anything. Like, I don't want to see the underside of it because I want to just keep it as one drawing. So, let's just have it translate out of here. Like, oops. Give it kind of an arc here. Instead of going straight back, it kind of goes up first and then over. Let's see the speed though. Boop, that's pretty good. And it's going to hold it first. You know what it should actually do before it flies up? It should, let's drag this over by a couple frames. It should actually go down. So let me copy this frame and just paste it here so that that's the same, but just make it go down a bit. So it goes down then up. Yep. We could give the present some squash and stretch and stuff. We don't want to get too fancy here. I could even add a camera move to make this a little more interesting, because let me see, how long is this going to hold? Let me bring up my script. So the first half of the sentence, so I'm the part with the balloon present drifting in, it's going to say, actually, you know what, there's not going to be time for that, because it says we each wanted our own Switch, so my husband bought me the Pokemon Switch. So we each wanted our own Switch, so my husband bought me the Pokemon. Yeah, the timing works out great. I might actually just drag. I might give it a little more lead time. Okay, I like that. Let's add some camera movement in here, though, just to make it a little more interesting. So we're going to insert a camera. Give the camera a peg. And I can go to the top view and, like, move the camera. Oop, did I just move something? It's very touchy on this computer. Got to figure it out. It's like extra sensitive. Oh, it's actually much better today. You can also, this is like a top-down view of your layers, so you can even put like the different present layers and the Switch each on their own sort of layer from a top view, so that you get parallax. Like if you move the camera side to side, you see parallax between the layers. It's actually really cool. That's why you can see your layers here. But for this, I'm just gonna move the camera. So let's see, where are we? I want to make it so we sort of end here. So I'm gonna key and go to the first frame. Zoom out here a bit. Go to the first frame and just zoom out a bit. See, it's a good thing I drew some of the extra present there, because now we'll see that. So the camera's gonna slowly zoom in like that, which is making it a little more interesting. Maybe I do want just like a little bit of squish, squash and stretch. I can't help myself. But then I feel like the other part of the present needs squash and stretch too. Key, key. Then in between that, a little stretch outwards. I had to extend the shot by several frames because it wasn't long enough for the sentence I have to read off of it, but it should be good now. Yeah, that's it. A nice easy one. So the next line reads, I was so excited to finally have that baby in my hands until one day Nintendo announced the Animal Crossing Switch. So I want the first half of that, I was so excited to finally have that baby in my hands. I want to have the me character, I call it the girl character actually, the girl, holding this Switch and she's smooching it, just lips really long and like slobber slowly starts spreading on it. That's what I want to do for the next one. So this one might be a little more time consuming. I mean, it depends. If I'm only animating the lips, which I might do, that could be pretty fast. And then, well, then obviously also the accumulating saliva. So this pen holder, I usually have it set up so this just rests like this and leans on these cables. But a few days ago I realized something because I noticed there's a little hole there, and that's when it dawned on me. It's for standing upright too. It's pretty cool. It took me way too long to realize that. I ran out to get a few things because I desperately needed I needed salty snacks, like really badly, especially the beef jerky. I've been craving it all day. I need it. I also picked up some white cheddar rice cakes and sunflower seeds. I also got a lasagna because Christian requested that, and some butter because we're getting pretty low. I had to change out of this and put on pants and a t-shirt. This is terrifying. Not the show. This. The babies do not get eyelids. And nooks need to be kind of sad looking. Yeah. So scary. Should have done the blue shirts last, but it's kind of easier to tell what I was doing with the shirt there. I got 3 shots done, which is pretty decent considering time spent cleaning. I'm probably going to do more after supper though, because I can just bring this over to the couch, see if I can knock out one more.
Activity. I set up a stage for Charlie Chaplin. You have an audience on that camera right there.
Do I?
What negatives? Is there any negative spirits here? Is there any spirits that are bad here? Negative.
So I did that drawing I just showed you, and then I also animated another shot. So it was pretty good day animation wise, and that is it for this vlog. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And it's done. Whoa. I need to take some pictures and finishing video shots and stuff like that. But yeah, the varnish is dried, stickers are on. Ew, there's